Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Nittany Lions about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Wolverines offense will get the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well.
Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Lawrence. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Gonna run it. It's Morris. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Zings it complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. They want to throw it. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Throws for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Lawrence. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more...
There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Scrambling away. Makes the grab. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Just keep swinging it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Woody. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Touchdown, Penn State! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Michigan offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. That hole closed quickly, pick up of 1 to the 15.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Catch in the middle. It's Jeffrey. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Catch in the middle. It's Jeffrey. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Working the middle. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Back to throw, it's Lawrence. Fires to the middle. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Morris. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. He's got it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Knocked down at the 5 after making the interception and taking it the other way. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and long, and this crowd trying to help the defense get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Lawrence. Works the middle of the field. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Hauls it in the first down and more. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Running into the open space. Turning it on. He now has 62 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Lawrence. Fires to the right. It's complete. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. And he cruises punches his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Using his legs to buy some time. Caught near the sticks, it's Morris. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quickly complete.
Yeah, when you got man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage, so that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Gonna swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now you find find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Lawrence. Going for the big play. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Muscling ahead on third and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get...
Gets loose in the middle. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together, and breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. to fire. It's complete to the right.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They kick it away on fourth down. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Back open in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. A strike downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got it behind the line. It's Jeffrey. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense changing the play. From the gun. Going to take a shot. Snags it down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The give to the tailback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. From the gun. Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Bulldozes his way through. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. He would not be denied. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, it doesn't get much bigger than a couple of top 5 teams going toe-to-toe. Here's the latest on this gigantic showdown. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 21 over Oregon. We'll circle back if anything big happens in a 1 versus 2 matchup you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for a man. It's Lawrence. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Penn State!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Griffin. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Wolverines are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Rushes on him. And the defense got him at the 27. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards.
Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is really... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Hand off from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Denson. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really...
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 35, he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. I'm sure the play is complex, but it doesn't involve the official also throwing a flag in the middle of it. 1st and 25. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Denson. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. He wants to go deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. Ripping through the defense. He's out of bounds.